Alright, yo, we're back. Also, why did my Xbox controller not shut off at all during that? That's crazy. I gotta resend the link. Give me a second. Yeah, nah, I don't even know what happens. Because my computer genuinely just stopped working. Because, like, even my mic sounds different now because voice mod decided to break. Which, that's fun, right? Alright, so now we're back. Unfortunately, that means we have to start again at this fight. So that's fun. That sucks, because stream breaking right there really sucks. Bro, streams are getting exponentially shorter. Aight, bro. Alright. Well, okay, here's a good thing, right? There is, like, a blessing in disguise here, right? Because I saved right before Aqua Run, right? I am able to fight him again. Also, I have no clue how this sounds, because I'm using the actual mic instead of going through voice mod, because voice mod just decided to not. This is me speaking with the regular mic. Normally I go through voice mod. I have no clue how this sounds. And it's not like I'm using voice mod for voice changer. Anyways, I'm using it for clean mic. That's literally it. So I have no clue how this sounds. Your mic's low compared to the game sound? Really? Okay. Alright, what about now? Is it still stupidly low? I might have to increase the gain then. Or like, because I had it positioned differently. How about now? Is it good now? Testing, 1, 2, 3. I can also like shut off voice mod and try starting it up again. Let me actually try that. Because that's what I liked about voice mod, because it would boost my mic. Alright, let's just try voice mod one more time. So I can run. Alright, I'll figure it out when I shut off my computer tonight. Alright. So, we have the Aqua fight now. Let me actually just increase the gain a bit. How about now? Is it good? Or did I just make it more quiet? I have no clue. Okay, yeah. Alright, I think we just run with the same strategy, right? Set up Reflect, then go to Kilby Girl. Try to win with Kilby Girl. You made it more quiet by doing that? Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Thankfully, I checked with the people in the Dexa server. They said that, if my game crashed, or if, like, my computer just legit stopped working, I was fine to go back to the last save. So here we are. Apparently someone that happened to someone in fire tag and they're fine. So we're fine. I legitimately don't know what the problem was. Alright, nerds, you got this. We just gotta dodge crit and flinch. Set up reflect. Okay, no crit. No crit. Thank you. Okay, okay, we got reflect up. We got reflect up. Okay, we're fine. So now he's always gonna see Bite doing the most damage. So now we can switch in with reflect up, and then we can just absorb all that HP back that we're about to lose. And we also have poison point. And we heal with Oranberry. You're about to return by death, this dude. Yeah. Subaru? Stairs? ReZero mentioned. What the fuck is a coherent plot? I can never get into ReZero, not gonna lie. Like, okay, the concept of it is kind of cool. I just really couldn't get into it. Like, I know one of my thumbnails is literally a drawing of Subaru, but like, I still couldn't get into it. We don't have Bug Bite, but not to one-shots, right? Yeah, not to one-shots, okay. Also, I guess, just stay in to take, fake out hit, right? Guess Kilby Girl doesn't have to do anything. The novel is so much better than the anime, in your opinion? Because the visuals made me, pity him too much? I see. Alright, then we just send Confusion. Confusion is a guaranteed one-hit KO. I only watched and read the first arc though, so I don't know. Alright. Alright, Execute comes in. How are we doing with Execute? Chimchar? I mean, yeah, we also wall with not to. We can Leer. How many defense drops do we need to get a one-shot? We need 4 defense drops to get a one-shot. We need 2? We need 3 to get guaranteed 2-shot. So we're just gonna send Peck. Stun Sport, okay. We have Early Bird, so no Synchronize here. Leech Seed, uh-oh. Alright, fuck you. We don't have a, I guess Dottler, does Dottler one-shot with Struggle Bug? Dottler does one-shot at this range, okay, and we can just switch in fine. Alright, yeah. We quad resist. We resist. We quad resist this, and then we, regular resist Bullet Seed, so we're fine. Just send Struggle Bug. Holy shit, Dottler the GOAT. Also, I saw that comment about nerds, before the Great Reset. So I guess I'll have to listen to nerds after the stream. Or actually, you know what? I'll listen to it right now. Y'all won't be able to hear it, but I'll listen to it right now, sure. let me opening snap. Alright. Nothing sus yet. Sounds interesting. Oh. Yo, I don't know what's funnier. The fact that it's like this heavenly, fucking, intro, and then it just hits you in the face with it. Or the fact that he just keeps going with it, like... You sound like a wooden dreidel being thrown down the stairs when you laugh like that. I didn't heal. No, it's fine. Unfortunately, nerds is kind of goes hard. Unfortunately, it does kind of go hard. Oh, what is this part? 2 minutes, 25 seconds in? It's a switch up. Oh. Insane song to put on the fucking playlist, by the way. Insane song. Alright, let's level everyone up. Oh yeah, level cap is increased. Forgot about that. I just want to thank my computer for shutting the fuck down during that fight where I had like no way out. Alright, so you don't get any level up moves. That's interesting. Badoo, we scale, we get a Roselia. Let's go! Yeah! Alright, let's go get our encounters now. Alright, so our encounters are in Dewford, route to the right, and then top route. Dewford, obviously. By the way, I take that you like the song Nerds. How far did you listen? Because jokes aside is low-key a bop. I listened all the way through. Yeah, it is unfortunately kind of a buff. Unfortunately, kind of a buff. Alright, let's get our Dewford encounter. Please, Tyrogue. If it's Galarian Farfetch'd, I am ending stream. I'm not ending stream, that was a complete joke, but holy fuck, we're so screwed. It's so over. It's so over. Because it is a Galarian Farfetch'd. Yeah, because it is Galarian Farfetch'd, yeah, I see that. We gotta name it Butterknife. We have to name it Butterknife. Fucking Butterknife, bro. This is annoying. Seriously? Yo, honestly, this Farfetch'd can only be better than Butterknife, right? Let's be real here. That thing had an IV total of 31. This Butterknife can only be a little sharper, right? Like, let's be real here. Let's be reasonable here. Let's not knock it until we see the IVs. We of course do have to name it Butterknife because we blame Butterknife on everything. That's why my computer crashed. Butterknife. Butterknife crashed my computer. Bro's Butterknife is gonna have a stat total of like 3 1 stat per inch. Where's F? Just like you. Y'all are going inch for inch in the chat, I see. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Remember, it can only go up. Once you hit rock bottom. It has the leak! It has the leak! That's a good sign. We got a 50% chance. Bashful. Okay. Welcome back, Butterknife. Okay, these are actually like good stats. That's the thing. These are like good stats. These are usable. Let's go. Like actually usable. It was unfortunate that we did get a Farfetch'd here over Tyrogue, but it is usable. By the way, we could have gone to Mienfu instead. The fuck does ribbon do? You mean leak? Leak, it makes it so we get... It increases his crit rate by 1 stage. So, it's not terrible. It only increases Galarian Farfetch'd and Sirfetch'd's crit rate by 1 stage. No ribbon to the right on item. What do you mean? Oh, ribbon is, that's for contest stuff. Don't worry about it. We can't do contests in this. That's for, like, beauty contests. So, like, if you want... Or, actually, it's for Battle Frontier as well. But, again, no contest or Battle Frontier in this. It gives them, like, special titles. Like how you know, if you've ever watched VGC before, sometimes you'll see, like, someone sent out Incineroar, the Tower Master. That's from, That's from Gen 8 Battle Tower. If you like cleared Gen 8 Battle Tower with Incineroar. He's asking because he wants to match with your Pokemon. Alright, let's see Carvana. Let's see Carvana. We need a dark type. Let's see Carvana. Fuck, bro. Genuinely the worst encounter. We don't have a good water type, do we? This run rate's gonna have to roll high. For the double. Also, I'm still waiting for the day we get Staryu as our Route 106 encounter. Which is never gonna happen, probably. And Horsey would have been good too. It's like they're both common encounters. What song are we naming Remoraid after? What like dog shit song do we have? We can name it Mine Diamonds. Actually, no, we'll name Smashing Testicles. Unless we already have a Pokemon named Smashing Testicle. We don't, it's whatever. Smash Testes. Is it all lowercase? Was that song removed? It's all lowercase, okay. Alright, we got Smash Testy on the team. After smashing testicles with a hammer. Smashing my testicles with a hammer by, what's his name? Yeah, so I can't say that person's name. Alright, Remoraid, what do you got for us? Calm. Okay. Ooh. Oh, we rolled high, okay. Potentially? Horsey answer. You should do that at 2K tips. No. Oddball. Alright, Super Odd. Let's see what we got here. Staryu? Because, like, we've never gotten Staryu before. Yes, let's go. Yes, 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 yes. Staryu? We've never gotten Staryu before. I'm actually stoked for this. We never got Staryu before. Wait, can we get Starmie before... what's it called? Staryu. Oh, only has natural cure. Starmie. Oh, no, we need Waterstone. Okay. So this is a late game scale. Or mid game scale, I guess, because we don't get it until Mauville City, unfortunately. Staryu is ruined for me because of the Mega. And yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Mega design either. But like, I kind of see the inspiration for it. It's fucking Mega Evo pose is fucking the Starman or whatever from Earthbound. Name it Stargirl. Gotcha. That is a song, right? Or are you thinking about Starboy from the Weekend Capcom? Thinking about Starboy? I think you're thinking about Starboy. I just added it. Oh, wait. Stargirl Interlude, okay. Alright, we want high speed, high special attack. Oh, that's not the right person. Stardust, cool. Wow. Damn, wait, this thing rolled crazy high on everything except special attack and special defense, which is really what mattered, but, one scale goat. One scale goat right there. We do low-key want Tortuga. For the next encounter. And we have a 30% chance of getting Tortuga on Route 109. Alright, let's level everyone up so we can get going to the next fight. Flame Wheel, learn Flame Wheel. What up, Monferno? I should have slowed down on that. Struggle Bug. Get rid of Bubble. Flame Wheel. Get rid of Growl. Or Spin. Get rid of Ember. I love my modest Ponyta. I hate it so much. Brutal Swing is nice. Just Sand Attack. This butter knife is actually usable. I can't believe it. We also get Detect on this thing. Next cap, I think. When does Butter Knife evolve? Not until Watson Split, unfortunately. And even... Wait, I'm not even sure if it evolves until after Watson Split. Like, if I need to invest a candy into it for it to even evolve. Let me check. Okay, yeah, it's literally right after Watson Split. We'd have to invest a candy into it if we want it for Watson. Yikes. Yeah, this is a late scale. late ass scale. Camouflage what? No. Swift, Rapid Spin's nice tech and it gives speed up. Get rid of Psywave, because Psywave is not a good move. Water Pulse, okay. Okay. We don't have Confusion. We seriously don't get Confusion? That sucks. And we don't get Psybeam. Oh, nice. I guess we don't need it. Lucky Chant. Let's get rid of Leer. Air Cutter, perfect. Get rid of Peck. One shot, let's get rid of Tackle. Okay. Alright, everyone's leveled up. Obviously, half these fucking Pokemon are not coming out of the box. This holy ass. We got HP Grass on Dottler. Okay. Alright. Interesting. We got HP Ice on Monferno, which is kinda cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so Roselia just full on checks. Staryu. Yeah, okay, Staryu, then Lombre. Dottler checks Lombre. I mean, Roselia also just checks them, so. And then Arcuda, we need something for Arcuda. Oh no, this is just full sweep. Okay, Roselia full sweeps. Sick. Roselia literally just doesn't outspeed the Staryu on the other team. Alright, let's go Kilby Girl. Let's do this. Kilby Girl has a range to one-shot on the Staryu. We also don't outspeed, but we get a guaranteed 2-hit KO. And then, it one-shots outspeeds and one-shots everything else on his team. So we clearly do not have to worry about anything. This can only drop attack, so we're not worried about it. Yeah, oh no, my attack dropped, it doesn't matter. Roselia the goat. Not a kill, but it's whatever. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Yo, can my, like, fucking voice mod, bro? I hate you so much. Cause normally I'd be able to back up from the mic and still talk, kind of, but like now I can't. Like, is it partially my my problem? Like, did I cause that? Yeah, I did cause that. Cause I punched the shit out of my mic. Okay, Lombre is dead to sludge, right? Yeah, Lombre is dead to sludge. Nice. And there's just Aracuda. Aracuda is dead to absorb. Yeah, Roselia is so good. I love this thing so much. Oh, good poison point, Croc. Alright, cool. Next fight. Do we have anything that one-shots? Yeah, Staryu one-shots. Thank you so much. Staryu, you're a hero. We don't have to deal with sticky webs. But I don't think Remoraid even one-shot. Let me check that. No, Remoraid didn't even one-shot. Surskate could have one-shot. Essentially. It was a rage. Ah. Alright, to deal with Sandy Gas, who do we have? Wait, does Staryu also check Sandy Gas? Range to one hit, Sandy Gas. Okay, that's great. And Mega Drain crit never kills. Or we can swap in Roselia, okay. Also, yeah, swap in Roselia after. Because then we bait Mawile with Fire Fang. And we can swap to Monferno, kill, and then kill Munchlax next turn. Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright, first of all, Heart Scale. Alright, let's send it. Why do I have Natu with me? Honestly, it doesn't matter. We have both Pokemon that we need. Alright, Stargirl has a guaranteed one-hit KO with Water Pulse. Which, thank you so much. Otherwise, we'd have to deal with Sticky Web this entire fight. Which is not fun. Straight to Munchlax, okay. If it goes for Belly Drum, we're in the clear, we just kill with Run. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Because even with Selakberry, it will never outspeed, even if Monferno is -1. So we can just kill with the low sweep. And it's gonna be Polysand coming, not Polysand, Sandy Gas. I always get the two confused. I said this last room too. Sandy Gas comes in. Ah, fuck. And it's gonna see Bulldoze doing highest damage. We don't want Kilby Girl switching on Bulldoze. So we'll go to Nerds, who switches in on Bulldoze, right? Yep, and we don't really care about Speed Drop, and then we also bait Astonish. So we'll switch to Kilby Girl now. Oh, wow, crit. Oh, good poison point. Oh, it has Lumberry. Crit. And we just send an Absorb. It's a range to one-hit KO. We didn't want to use Staryu because we'd be feeding into compaction, water compaction. And also a good one-shot. Now we have to deal with Mawile. Mawile is always going to see Fire Fang. Doing highest damage. I think it kills with crit Fire Fang on a high roll. So we can switch to Burn and just 1v1. And look at this modest fucking Ponyta. Modest Ponyta damage, bro. I'm still so mad we got modest on this thing. It's so unfortunate. Like, we got good attack IVs in both areas, but modest, serious, and never mind, we got 11 attack. I lied. But modest Ponyta, bro, it's not even a mixed attacker. It's a physical attacker. Physical fire from Gen 1, bro. Alright. Alright. Now we just gotta get through the cave where we don't take the encounter because we want to try routing for Togedemaru for as possible as it is. Basically, if we don't get Tortuga on the next route, we're probably gonna have to route. We're probably gonna have to take this encounter, hoping for either Q-Fan or Togedemaru, or Geodude, really. Q-Fan would be the best alternative over Togedemaru, in my opinion. I also forgot to grab Flash. I'll grab that on the way out. As long as no fuck-ass rabbit ever. Well, I got some bad news, buddy. I have the Bunnelby already. I have the fuck-ass rabbit. Like, even if we get Amora, we can run it with Amora, because it's still a rock type. Like, I'm not mad about getting... Okay, I would be kind of mad about getting Amora, because Ice Rock is an atrocious typing. That's your 12th reason why pray there's no 13. What, the rabbit? Yeah, bro, if I'm ever running like some sort of note, the fucking Bunnelby in Run Bun is always gonna be... It is gonna be at the top. It's gonna be at the top of the note, bro. Alright, let's go grab our Route 109 encounter now. Oh, if we get Dynamo, we're kind of balling. If we get Tortuga, that's a really good encounter because it's a rock type. Just rock types are amazing in this. And then, if we get Choodle, throw encounter. If we get Tentacle, really good encounter. But, we're probably not getting anything good. Right. Interesting. I've never used Launcher before. That's interesting. Has an Aqua Jet, that's cool. That's kind of cool. not exactly what we wanted, but it is interesting. I'm getting a lot of Pokemon I've never used before. What the fuck did it just use? I was marking the encounter sheet. What the fuck did it just use? Oh, okay. Scared for nothing. Bruh. This fuck-ass lobster. This thing has Mega Launcher. Guaranteed, right? Yeah, guaranteed Mega Launcher. Okay. It gets some cool moves. I'm not gonna lie. It gets some cool moves. And Clawitzer is so bad. Clawitzer is such a bad Pokemon. No, this thing's kind of butt. It does get some cool moves though. Again, it's kind of butt. Alright, what are we naming Clauncher? What song should we name the Clauncher? Also, I need to repaste the link into chat. We can do, I don't know, blue kind of works. We can do wildflower, tamale. We can do tamale. Let's do tamale. It's not even a fire type, but kind of like the name. Young Kai Glazer, fuck you. Songs are nice to listen to. I forgot to fill my water bottle. There's still water in here? What the fuck? Opens water bottle. Check inside. Water. Alright, let's see. We want high-ass special attack on this thing. Ooh, okay. Ooh! That's really good. Okay. Welcome to the team. Alright, Tamale by Tyler the Creator has been added to the party. Welcome to the blunt rotation. Yo, wait, is that what I should name my box? The blunt rotation? Wait, I should name my box that. The blunt rotation. Why the fuck did you say that like Markiplier? What? Welcome to the team. The bite? Is that the bite of 87? Aurora Beam? Okay, perfect. What do we get rid of? I feel like water sport could be really interesting tech. That's the thing. I think water sport could be really cool tech. Like, genuinely cool tech. It's like, oh, I wasn't about to say what's next the bite of 87, then you said that. Was that the bite of 87? I feel like water sport could be cool tech, because, like, let's say we have a grass type. Oh, wait, it says the user becomes soaked to the resistance to fire. Okay, so water sport's actually ass. I thought it was the entire battlefield gets a resistance to water, resistance to fire for a few turns. Wow, water sport's ass. Bye, water sport. We don't need to resist fire more than we already do. Also, thoughts on blunt rotation as the name, or should we name it playlist? Playlist is more thematic. Blunt rotation's funnier. Honestly, playlist is better. Blunt rotation. Does it censor blunt? Does the YouTube chat censor blunt? That's hilarious. No, just type out, oh. I was gonna say that's really stupid if it did censor blunt. It's like, what if we were talking about throwing blunt objects at children at like Mach 80? And you're like, what's your favorite blunt object? Everyone please say brick. Bricks are goated. Oh, no, I just wasn't trying to type blunt. Alright, let's see where we were coming from this next fight. Oh yeah, this is Monferno kills everything, I forgot. This is the fight where Monferno kills everything. Wingull. Roselia sees range to kill on Wingull? That's crazy. Actually crazy. And Clauncher doesn't see shit. Okay, I'm getting way too ahead of myself. It doesn't look like we're going to need a huge investment just yet. Looks like we might be able to route for Togedemaru. So that's hype as shit. Actually, so fucking happy we can maybe route for Togedemaru. All depends on what we get in, what's it called? Camper Gabby area. Because normally I'm just really worried about the Wingull, the Sailor Edmund fight. So Edwin, what the fuck his name is. Alright, this is Monferno sweeps 2 out of 3 Pokemon and can potentially get 3 frags. Alright, we're gonna just send Flame Rail, because that's a guaranteed 1 KO. I sound like a broken fucking record. Elekid, what's my highest damage on Elekid? Low sweep. Yeah, low sweep's highest damage. Also, Launcher isn't bad to Mark, bro. I just realized, because we have Mega Launcher boosted Aurora Beam. It's a lot of damage. So, like, potential. But Clauncher is our greatest potential Mon right now. Do you want to be potential Mon? Or the Mon who... Do you want to forever be remembered as potential Mon, or the Mon who reached his potential? Yo, wait, I might actually use that. I kind of stole that from GabFR, who made the fucking Lobotomy Kaizen like movie. Yeah, I watched that shit. I watched that while I was studying for finals. It was like during the Sukuna fight, like the final Sukuna fight. It was like, yo, Megumi, do you want to forever be remembered as potential man, or do you want to be remembered as the man who reached his potential? Yo, what up, Zach? We got some interesting encounters this time around. We got... I actually had to restart stream, during the Aqua grunt fight, right? Because, and my computer fucking bricked itself somehow. Like, literally, my controller stopped working, my keyboard stopped working, my mouse stopped working, and when I tried fixing it, I, like, moved something in my headphones, my headphones stopped working, then my mic stopped working. And then also my camera stopped working. And there's a wonderful freeze frame of my ass just on the stream, on the other stream. So I got a do-over on that fight. That fight was going to shit too. Like, I got flinched on my Doppler, who was setting up screens. I just want to make sure I get this fight right. Fletchinder, Clauncher has a range to one-shot. Very nice. And then it's just her here. Okay. And then so, the Sailor dude shouldn't be a hard fight this time. Because Roselia is so good. She's an amazing Pokemon. Okay. Send Bubble Beam. Since this is Mega Launcher boosted, we threaten a one-hit KO. It's a range to one-hit KO. And we hit that shit. Nice. And it's just her here. Herdier sees Headbutt doing nice damage, right? Yeah, we can stay in. Because we're not dead to crit Headbutt, right? We're at, what, 29 HP? Yeah, we're not dead to crit Headbutt, but if we get flinched, I guess to dodge flinch we can Aqua Jet. Send an Aqua Jet, yeah. Dodge flinch. Now we're dead to crit Headbutt. So now we gotta switch. I forgot to bring Ponyta. Fuck. We're fine. We're fine. We just switch and run, and we one-shot with, no sweep, because we hit Aqua Jet. Oh, we don't. Uh-oh. Okay, we were dead to crit there. Because, I forget we're minus defense on this. Yikes. Minus defense on this, Monferno. Because I wanted plus speed, well-rounded attacks. So you had to take a minus defense somewhere. Alright, this next fight, is my least favorite fight to do. But, Roselia is just the fucking GOAT. Not only does Roselia kill, like, potentially kill, Wingull, which is really nice. They tank Air Cutter really fucking well. Like, Sludge is a 87.5% chance for us to one-hit KO, which is... that's a good range. Weasel shouldn't see kill, we can also Sludge Weasel. And then also, Absorb, we outspeed, guarantee one-shot, Palpitoad. We can all... yeah, it's just... we're so fine beating Roselia. Yo, what up, Bill Clinton? We got fucking Bill Clinton in the chat. God bless America. Bill Clinton, what's your favorite song? I'll add it to the Run Bun playlist. Wow, you're finally popular. W. Bill Clinton. Oh my god. Bill Clinton, what's your favorite song? I'll add it to, is it the Star Spangled Banner? Bill Clinton, is that your favorite song? Don't Stop by Fleetwood Mac. Got you. I'll add that to the Run and Bun playlist. And My Name is Mud by Primus. By Primus? Okay. That was my 1992 campaign song. Was that actually? Was that actually? Add to... Alright, I also add My Name is Mud to the playlist. I'm hiding in the closet from Hillary. She doesn't let me watch YouTube after 9. Oh man, so you're well past your bedtime, Bill Clinton. Shit. Why'd I bring Monferno with me? That's stupid. I am not supposed to have Monferno with me. Yo, Bill Clinton, you're distracting me, bro. Actually, no, we do actually need Monferno to bait water moves. I'm stupid. And Monferno has one of the highest HP stats available to me right now. So I don't know why. That was stupid of me. This is literally Roselia sweeps everything. Which is really nice. I'll put a berry on the run just in case we do switch in on a water move somehow. Alright, this is the Sailor fight that I hate because he sets up the rain. And Wingull is a pain to deal with. I hate dealing with Wingull so much. Right? Yeah, Sailor Edmund, he has Wingull, Weasel, and Palpito. Everything else we can deal with easy, except for, Wingull. That's literally it. The Weasel has a Window Berry. So we can't just spam Absorb on it. And Weasel's actually scary because it has Pursuit, but we should be fine. So we have to you have to lead Roselia, or Kilby Girl. In Kilby Girl, Sludge is a range to kill with an 87.5% chance to kill. Sets up Rain Dance, which is unfortunate. That means we do go into the next Pokemon with no damage up. Oh, crit, even better. So that's guaranteed kill. Alright, all the Pokemon have Swift Swim. But that's fine. So Weasel sees what doing most damage since it is in the rain now. Still sees Sonic Boom doing highest damage. We can send an Absorb though. Yeah, we'll send an Absorb to stay above our HP. Stay above high HP. High enough HP. This is gonna do huge damage too. Yeah, huge damage. Do we go back to full from that? Or near full? Okay, good. And he's gonna send another Sonic Boom. And that's gonna proc our Oranberry because we're gonna be low enough for that. Then we're gonna heal back up to whatever HP we're, and then we kill Palpitoad in one hit. This Kilby Girl is so good. Fuck yeah, Roselia. I'm so glad I named that butcher Kilby Girl. Alright, Palpitoad comes in and it's a one-shot with Absorb. Mudshot won't do enough damage. It doesn't even come close. The Absorb kills, so we're chilling. We can also jump straight into the next fight because we have Monferno with us. Just gonna take the item. Because this fight is 5 Bug-type Pokemon, so if you just have any, like, decent Fire-type, you're fine. Like, all of them have choice items, but as long as you have, like, some decent Fire-type, which you probably will at this point, you just kill all of them in one hit. Except Scatterbug. You don't kill Scatterbug in one hit. Sometimes. It's a range to kill Scatterbug, surprisingly. It's not like it's holding a Deviolite either, it's just that bulky. If I had plus attack nature, obviously it'd one hit. But I have plus speed. Are you gonna name your last Pokemon? Are you gonna name your last Pokemon Bun? No. Unless there's like an actual song called Bun. Cause like that'd be hilarious to have Pokemon. it starts with Run and ends with Bun. But that's low-key stupid. I'd rather do like some different song. Also, I named it Run because there's a song by Joji called Run. I also really like that song. Yo, who the fuck added a PB No Money song, bro? I see that shit. I'm gonna name a shit Pokemon after it. You added that sodium chloride, how could you? How could you? Oh wait, no, we gotta prep out this fight, I forgot. Alright, so we lead Monferno, who has a very good check into Apom. They have a range to one-shot actually, very nice. It'll be Nidorino. Oh wow, you do just wall him, huh? Okay. Dottler, I guess. Okay. With confusion, just 2, maybe 3 shots it. So when's the next island? Yo. Bill, we don't bring that shit up. Bill Clinton. We don't bring up the island, bro. We're not bringing up the island. No. No, we don't bring up the island. Don't make me tell them what you did there. Don't make me tell them what you did there. Can you reenact the girder clip? No, I'm not reenacting the fucking uh-oh. Alright, Roselia checks that as well. Wow, Roselia is such a good Pokemon. We need Dottler. Dottler can set up Reflect, which is really nice. What you mean what we did? It was all you. That was all you, bro. I was there for the scuba diving, alright? I was there for the scuba diving. I had no relation as to whatever else happened on that island. What you did is what you did. I was there for the scuba diving. I gotta turn off this fucking heater. Yo, my room gets so hot. I had a whole ass space heater. So now it's stupidly hot. So now, oh, and I am an eyewitness. Sodium chloride, you were on the island too? Oh god. So is the Pokedex similar to the files the Democrats have been releasing? No. Sodium chloride, don't call yourself a mouth witness. don't call yourself a mouth witness, bro. My intel tells me your phone is in need of a charge. It's at 5%, you're right. It's at 5%. Fuck, how did you know? 6-7! 6-7! We'll run Pecha Berry on nerds, just in case they get poisoned from Poison Tail. Although, how are we switching him in? Is there a way we can bait double kick? Because if there's a way we could bait double kick, I would love that. I guess Bunnelby, right? Bunnelby switching on Poison Tail, bait double kick, that works. Because does he see overlap? He does see, no, he doesn't see overlap with Poison Tail. Okay. Okay, yeah, Bunnelby baits double kick. And then we switch to Dottler on that, then we get screen up, and then we just start sending confusion. You know, my wife was a 67 Secretary of State. Quite the coincidence. Wait, was she actually? That's kind of a coincidence. That's kind of a crazy coincidence. I guess we also gotta run Pecha on this thing. Because we don't want it getting poisoned. Okay, I think this is the team we bring. Wait. I guess we can bring Ponyta also for Luxio, because Staryu isn't doing much. Staryu's really not doing too much here. Can't believe Bill Clinton is in my chat. I gotta plug this shit in. The only charger I have is behind my bed, so give me a second. There's also my bed's a fucking... Alright, yo. Forward is plugged in. Alright, let's see this. This is Tuber Ricky. Tuber Ricky is in a really annoying fight. I hate doing this fight. Because his Luxio and Nidorino are just so annoying. Also, because we're running Pecha Berry on Bunnelby, we don't gotta worry about what's it called, Dottler getting poisoned, so we can run Oran Berry instead. So let's run it. And also, Monferno's probably gonna get damage off on Nidorino. Listen, the low sweep, it's gonna fake out. This is Silk Scarf Stab fake out, so 0.7, well, 1.7 bonus damage, which is crazy. Range to kill. We can hit the range. Nice. Now we are just gonna spam Ember at you, because we don't want to activate Poison Point, and it's doing comparable damage. We go until we get hit, or like stupidly low, because we want to try staving off Black Sludge as much as possible. If we get burned, then we neutralize it. Or you know, Monferno can just kill. Okay, we missed. Hit? Yeah, hits. Okay. Roselia is my answer for Luxio, so I'm not even worried. Alright, let's switch to Vulgar Display of Power. You know how glad I was that I was out of the offs in 2001 and the GameCube came out on September 14th. Can't believe I would have missed playing Super Monkey Ball. Yeah, Bill, I think you're missing another thing from 2001. I'm not gonna lie, you might be missing something else from 2001. Alright, we got the Dottler switch on. Not my problem, that's all Bush. Bill Clinton never changed, bro. I forgot to set up Reflect. We're chilling. Alright, Luxio sees what Spark doing highest damage. No, it sees Bite doing highest damage. Okay. That's not good. We low-key want to beta Spark, so we'll switch to Monferno on Bite. And then, switch to Roselia. Actually, do you want to switch in Burn for Burn Trailer? I mean, nah, it doesn't matter. Lumberry. What are your thoughts on the Street Fighter movie trailer? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I'll give it a watch later. But we take like no damage from that, and then we want to switch to Kill the Girl. Haven't seen the Street Fighter movie trailer yet. How are they gonna do that? Because I know Mortal Kombat had a movie. I didn't see that either. But like, I don't get how they're gonna translate. Fuck. I don't get how they're gonna translate Street Fighter into a movie. Oh fuck. This isn't good. Sledge, great kill. Okay, well. Wait, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We just need to hit Sledge. Thank you. Okay. We're fine. Close. That was close. It's like, I don't feel like games work as movies. Like, they're not supposed to be seen as movies. Like, obviously story-heavy games can be translated into TV shows. I mean, look at fucking Fallout. I think Fallout is an amazing translation from game to TV show. Because, well, it's not just recreating the story of one of the games. It's just adding on. It's its own story. Because it's a story-based game. Street Fighter has a really good story. You're telling, like, I'm not gonna doubt you, right? Because I'm not just gonna say, oh, Street Fighter has no story. I've never played a Street Fighter game. So I cannot say anything about that. I'm not gonna say anything about Street Fighter having a story. But like, do you really go to Street Fighter for the story, or do you go or do you go to Street Fighter because of the fighting? Like, let's be honest here. Like. I'm watching that one alone. Chun-Li will get Hillary alone. Alright, let's see. Mianfu, Roselia Walzu, but also Montfort. Roselia Walzu? Oh my god, Roselia is fucking amazing. Roselia Sludge is a 2-hit KO. We outspeed, so it is gonna Rock Tomb, for speed control. And I don't outspeed after that. Natu has a chance to 1-hit KO, but we don't want to play with that. We'll just run Monferno, because then we always bait in Nidorina with Water Pulse, which we can switch in Roselia in on, who to pivot a Venoshock around, maybe? I don't know, this fight's always confusing. Oh my god, we don't have any Mareep answers. TLDR, Ryu and Ken trained under their masters, but the master's brother is something. Is Akuma. Interesting. And Akuma wants to indoctrinate Ryu. Interesting. I thought Akuma was just some guy. Not gonna lie. Pecha Berry on Dottler. Fuck, how do we deal with Mareep? Ponyta. Just back-to-back crit, or crit plus high roll, Shockwave will. Okay. Farfetch'd isn't a flying type, so I can use Farfetch'd. Rock Smash is valuable. Everyone else dies to Mareep really quickly. Except Dottler. Dottler takes Fire Punch really well. I can also set up a screen. Clauncher also outspeeds, but also Clauncher's dead in 1 hit. Okay. Can't believe we're using Farfetch'd. Akuma wants Ryu because Ryu starts demonizing. I think this whole is a side story. The main story is about Bison being Adolf. The fuck are you on about? It doesn't really sound like a story at all. Farfetch'd goated? Not this one. I mean, okay, this Farfetch'd re-rolled is actually pretty decent. But, in the past, we rolled an absolutely horrendous Farfetch'd, which is why his name isn't even named after a song. His name is Butterknife. Because that Farfetch'd that we got, rolled a 31 total IV spread. 31 all together. That's he rolled so many zeros. It's not even funny. My pet should be nerds. Alright, this is the last fight, then we gotta start playing for Aqua back-to-back, which is probably gonna be the longest plan so far today. Because, like, all these plans have been, like, what, 5 minutes tops? Like, this is probably the longest plan we've had today. And we also get another encounter, so... yeah, excited for that. Alright, this is Tuber Haley. Their fight is really annoying because we don't have, so our electric resist is also weak to fire, which really sucks. If we had a rock type, this would be easier, or ground type, it would be easier. But oh well, you just gotta send it. Alright, leads Mienfoo will either Rock Tomb or Force Bomb. It's honestly a toss-up between the two. I've seen it do both, no matter what. If it's Rock Tomb, that's better, thank you, because then we don't got a chance paralysis. And also we're at even speeds now. So Crow Sweep again, kill Mienfoo. Now we should be seeing Nidorino come in, who sees Water Pulse kill. On Water Pulse, or can even Toxic. It doesn't really matter what it does. On both, we switch to Nerds. Yeah, okay, switch to Nerds on Toxic. I probably could have played around that. Well, now it's got a Toxic again. And then we can either send a Struggle Bug or we can send a Confusion. Confusion is a 9% chance to 2-hit KO, so it's a guaranteed 3-hit KO. If we set up Light Screen, we're not really fearing Venoshock, even in Poison. But honestly, we'll just send a Confusion. We want damage. Oh no, just went for Venoshock. Hey, how's it going? Run's going alright. Hey, we got some interesting encounters. Like, nothing too crazy. Nothing like absolutely too crazy, encounter-wise, but they're interesting. Like, we got Clauncher, which is weird. In a good way, like they have a really weird niche. And then is this my favorite game? God, no. No, this is not my favorite game. I would do anything but play this game. I just want to beat this game because it is very hard. It's a very hard game. Alright, so this thing is going to send a Fire Punch. Send a Fire Punch into Dottler, who is at 24 HP. So Fire Punch is guaranteed kill. Guaranteed crit kill. We're switching Ponytail on that, and oh wow. Oh, we didn't set up screen, so okay. Ponytail can switch in and Flame Wheel. It's the only game you fucking play? Yeah, it is. Do you have any plans to get custom stuff like Logo Banner? Nah. I don't got plans like that. Low-key, I kinda don't need that. Fuck, of course it's statics. Shockwave, okay, it's gonna do huge damage. We gotta switch, because it's gonna Shockwave again. It's gonna Shockwave again. Kilby Girl can switch in on Shockwave. They don't take a Fire Punch that well, though. Wait. Flame Wheel doesn't put them in range unless I high roll. No, not even if I high roll that shit. Okay. It's gonna Shockwave again. Switching. What the fuck else did I take? Why do I have Bunnelby? Why did I bring Bunnelby with me? Bumblebee barely takes that shit. It's dead to crit Shockwave. Why the fuck did I bring Bon? I should have brought Launcher. Okay, whatever. Switching Roselia, and then... Okay, yeah. Switching Roselia on Shockwave. We're confused, Ray. What? Okay, well now it's always gonna Fire Punch. We know it's gonna Fire Punch. So... Fire Punch, bring in Farfetch, and they hit a Rock Smash. We're fine. We can take a Shockwave. We're still fine, but I don't know what's going on. Yeah, confuse me, sure. Bro. Just hit Rock Smash, please. Just hit Rock Smash, please. Please hit Rock Smash. Paralysis. Okay. Hit one Rock Smash. One Rock Smash, that's it. One Rock Smash. Thank you. Okay. We're good. Alright, now we can switch to Roselia and then pick up a kill. Scary, 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 scary. That went bad fast. Where did I mess up there? Honestly, we just didn't have a good answer. Alright, and then Sludge is guaranteed to kill at this HP. Alright, Slaveport Beach done. Alright, Slaveport Beach done. Let's keep going. Let's get our Slaveport encounter. We definitely can't beat Camper Gabby, so we're not gonna even plan for that fight. I'm poisoned. We're fine. Alright, let's see. Well, we're gonna get an encounter now, so... Unfortunately, we don't have anything with Compound Eyes. Dottler could have had Compound Eyes, but we got Swarm instead. So, it's very unlikely that we're gonna be able to get a Horsey with a Dragon Scale from this water. But what we do want... What would the best encounter be here? It would probably be Quillfish, who currently we have a 14% chance of getting a Quillfish versus a 58% chance of getting a Horsey, so that's fun. Breezel, we have a 28% chance. Quillfish is the rarest encounter we can get here. It's also the best encounter we can get. If we get a Quillfish, Quillfish makes our life so much easier. Quillfish is just a good Pokemon. Intimidate is super useful. Alright, dupe. We already have a Remoraid, so we do not care. Remoraid's stupidly common encounter. I'm kind of glad that I got a Remoraid, just so I can do the encounters, and we got Weasel. I want to get disappointed faster, so I'm going to send the Worry Seed. Oh no, it doesn't tell me the ability. Fuck. I thought it would say Weasel, Swift Swim, or Water Veil. Change to Insomnia. Damn. Bro. getting the Premier Ball. Please, Weasel. I need this. Please, Weasel. Bruh. I poisoned him, so he's on a timer. But like, that's supposed to help him. Please. Thank you. Okay. What song are we naming Weasel? You know what? We'll name this one after our man Bill Clinton, who wanted Don't Stop on the playlist, so we'll name him Don't Stop. I also should not be calling Bill Clinton my man Bill. Alright, we want high speed, high attack on this thing. Water Veil, okay, not bad. Holy fuck, 31 attack. Everything else is kinda ass though. Bad speed stat. RIP. Alright, I think with the team we have, right? I think with the team we have, we do not need to take the rock, our granite cave encounter. Is the name what you said to the kids? You can't say that, bro. Holy fuck, that spiked in my... You can't be saying that, bro. Don't be saying that shit, bro. Don't say that. Like, I get Bill said some interesting things. But, you know, again, I was there for the scuba diving, alright? I was just there for the scuba diving. And the buffet. The buffet was pretty good. Damn, I loved your voice that close, no homo, just so much more clear and audible. Should I just do their stream like this? No. Nah, bro, I'm looking at OBS right now. That shit's spiking to fucking red. That's not good. It sucks because I don't have any other way to like position my mic. Like, oh, you can make the argument that I did this myself. Like, I did this to the mic. Because like I just straight up would punch the shit out of it. Like, no joke, I'd punch it. Let's get rid of water sport. Like, I'd punch the shit out of this mic. Well, we'll start planning Aqua back-to-back, right? Let's see. That's the encounter sheet. I also gotta update the fucking calc. Like, is the team we have ideal for Aqua back-to-back? God, no. But it is workable. We can work with it. Is water sport another thing you did on the island? I participated in scuba diving. Alright, let's see, Murkrow, how much damage is Aurora Beam doing? 2-hit KO. Oh, we're not threatened. Skrill. Okay, Skrill. Dottler walls you. Very nice to know. But also Toxic is gonna be annoying. Tortuga. Of course, Roselia, they go 2 shots. Alright, so you have guaranteed 3 brings right now. Guaranteed bring Roselia. Guaranteed bring Monferno. I'm on the fence about Dottler. Cause like, nah, Dottler comes. Cause like, this is the one fight Dottler does. For now. Yeah, scuba dive real deep into some fresh cracks on the ocean floor, huh? Some real cave diving bullshit. Yeah, exactly. And Marini? Ooh. Philish? Do we have a Philish? Oh. Roselia kinda just sweeps the fight after, huh? No, they really do just sweep the fight after, except for Monferno. We gotta bring Monferno for Whirlipede. Okay. So, we'll save Murkrow right now. Clauncher, I feel like, is our best Murkrow answer, because we have a 2-hit KO with Aurora Beam. Guaranteed 2-hit KO for Aurora Beam. If I give him Never Melt Ice, right? How much closer does that bring it? It's still guaranteed 2-hit KO. It doesn't matter. He has a Lumberry, so it's not like it would matter. Who comes in after? Okay, we'll make 2 lines. First, I'm gonna go use the bathroom though. So I'll be right back. turned. I'll be 1 second. Dry as ever. Okay. Holy fuck. Let's see. So where were we? Clauncher kills Murkrow. They bring in Tortuga or Skrelp. Either one is fine. Yeah, we'll make lines for both. Aqua, back. Okay, so lead Clauncher first. Aqua 1. Lead Clauncher. Who 2-hit KOs with Aurora Beam. Aurora Beam, and then if Skrelp, and then if Tortuga. Because we've had instances where it should have been Tortuga coming out, but it ended up being Skrelp anyways. So yeah, we just gotta play around it. Let's see, if Skrelp, Skrelp's probably gonna want Toxic or send an Acid. Wouldn't be great. Do we have a way to only bait Water Pulse? No, we'd want to bait Acid, so we're actually fine taking an Acid. So Dottler holding Petra Berry switch in, and then we can start using Confusion until he gets low. And then hell, we can bring Natu as like a backup. Yeah, we'll bring Natu as a backup. If Skrelp, switch in Dottler, and use Confusion. If too low to kill, switch in Natu. Actually, how much damage is Absorb doing? Not enough. I was gonna say if we can chain kills, that would be so much better, but we can't. Because then the problem with this is that Natu and kill with Natu. The problem with this is that we always then bait Ancient Power like 100% of the time, I'm pretty sure, right? Natu. Yeah, its Ancient Power will likely kill. Or if we get low enough, we instead bait Aqua Jet, which would be ideal. Okay. If we get low enough to bait Aqua Jet, that'd be good, because we outspeed, so he will always see Aqua Jet doing high damage. So we can just switch in Roselia for free and just start spamming Absorb. We don't want to switch in on Ancient Power, simply because we want to dodge AP boost. If only there's a Pokemon that could, I don't know, bait anything but Ancient Power, but we can't reliably we won't be able to get Farfetch'd in and then do a ton of damage to Skrelp. Unless we play it like really by fucking close to the HP. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So we might just have to risk AP. I I mean, even after, what we're really worried about is the speed boost, but even after a speed boost, he doesn't outspeed. Sure, the fucking damage is scary as fuck, sure. And like, plus special attack, yeah, that's fucking scary too. But, we kinda just have to roll with it. And then next fight is really simple. I'd honestly be fine with bringing Farfetch just like as a pseudo, what's it called? Pseudo Frillish answer. Because we have Brutal Swing and we don't take super effective damage from anything. Can't believe Farfetch is actually coming. Or alternatively, right? We bring Bunnelby as like this Hex Sponge who can switch in on Hex and Water Pulse because they're not dead to crit Water Pulse. And then we always bait Water Pulse, so then we get Roselia in for basically free. Oh, or we just kill with Marini and then we don't know what the fuck to do. Also, I guess, you bait Whirlpeed, yeah. You bait Whirlpeed because he sees highest damage of Pin Missile. And Monferno checks that, and then Monferno will always bait Frillish because we have Monferno out. And then on Water Pulse. Yeah, okay, you know, that works. I guess bring Farfetch'd anyways. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, not a terrible cook. Not the worst cook. I didn't write it out, but I should be able to remember. Actually, I won't remember everything, so I will write it. I will write it all down. Just let me get the team together. Alright, what a team. We also gotta decide who gets Pecha Berry. I think it's Pecha Berry Doppler and Pecha Berry Natu. Yeah, because we're the ones switching in, because these two are gonna be dealing with Skrelp, so they need it. Alright, cool. Alright, if Tortuga is always gonna see AP doing highest damage, so we just switch in Roselia and hope for the best. Yeah. Switch in Roselia. And then Aqua 2. Switch to Roselia, I guess. On Toxic / Venoshock. Unless we have a different way to deal with Marini, but I don't think we do. Yeah, because we don't got any ground types. Unfortunately. And Roselia is just kind of able to 1v1 because they're kind of a demon. Alright, cool. Alright, Aqua back to back. Second team, alright. Grab Swagger. Alright, it's time for Aqua back-to-back. Aqua back-to-back is very scary since this is like the first like real difficulty spike of the game. We have a decently solid plan for the first fight, and then the second fight we plan on sweeping with Roselia all the way. I did not heal Roselia. How the fuck did I not heal Roselia? I did not heal Roselia. What? I gotta pay the 50 again. Fuck. I forgot to heal Roselia. Holy fuck, I'm stupid. Bro, I have to pay. Oh, yo, that 50 is gonna come back to bite me in the ass. Okay. Let's do this. Aqua back-to-back. The plan is simple. Tamale is going to lead, and we 2-hit KO Murkrow with Aurora Beam. From there, we bait in either Skrelp or Tortuga. Honestly, a toss-up on either one, because both can happen. If it's Tortuga, Kilby Girl solos. If it's Skrelp, Dottler and Gold, Nerds and Gold will duo with them. And then, second fight, we beat Tamale again. They bait Toxic or Venoshock. I honestly don't know what. They're probably gonna bait Venoshock. Okay. And then Roselia is just able to come in and 1v1 on that. Hell, we can probably even get some damage off. We can probably get damage off first. Because we're not Petra Berry, so we can always guarantee bait a Venoshock. I guess if we want something like bait Venoshock only. We can always rain Farfetch'd. Alright, let's do this. Tune in. It's fight time. Why does it look like I have a fucking middle port, bro? I do not have a middle port. Alright, let's see. Murkrow, we send in Aurora Beam. This is Mega Launcher boosted Aurora Beam, so it's effectively stab because Mega Launcher gives a 50% boost to launcher base attacks, which Aurora Beam happens to be. I think. I have no clue. Wing attack, we're not dead to crit. Well. Great fucking crit. Maybe we crit back so we're not at a total setback. Okay, nope. Attack drop though? Nope. Okay. Send another Aurora Beam. We're not dead to double crit. That does suck that we got crit though. So Tamale will not be able to be used against Marie. Because we bait Venoshock kill. Alright, Skrelp, this is going to 15 HP. Skrelp, this is 100% going to send Acid because it's the only thing that has a range to kill. So it is 100% going to Acid. On Acid, we switch in Dottler. Or Toxic, okay. That works because we have Petra Berry. And we're gonna set up Light Screen so we can reduce damage for Natu when they have to come in eventually, and also just for now. And we're gonna start ripping Confusions until we can't. currently, that's 1 turn of light screen. Light screen lasts for 4 turns, let's say. Send another confusion. Okay. Good confusion. How's this one going? Yo, what up, Taz? I remember you. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. We're at Aqua back-to-back right now. Also, you can see the attempt counter went fucking way out. Let's see, now we can actually switch to Kilby Girl on Water Pulse and then Chain Kills. Okay, you know, I like that. I like that. We can switch in Kilby Girl and Chain Kills. Because we have screens up, so we're not fearing huge damage right now. It's mostly just freaking the fact that the gang is no-lifing Night Rain still. No, is Night Rain good? Alright, cool. Killed Squirrel. Now we get in against Tortuga for free. Oh my god, this is actually going way better. It's fun? Alright, maybe I'll give it a try. Alright, this is Rindoberry. We 2-shot after Rindoberry, and we get back a lot of our HP on the second hit. So even if he gets AP boost, we're 100% fine. Yep, we're fine. Use Aqua Jet, that's good. I only played Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and base Elden Ring. And you're gonna go into Dark Souls 1? Yo, I beat all of Dark Souls 3. I love Dark Souls 3 so much, bro. Dark Souls 3 was such a good game. Like, I didn't play the DLC. I still gotta play the DLC. I gotta get around to that eventually. But yeah, I love Dark Souls 3. I'm thinking about buying my friend's PlayStation 4 just so I can play Bloodborne. I'm still kind of on the fence about that. And Elden Ring, I've played a little bit. I'm not crazy far into it. All right, Marie, because we took crit wing attack, right? Tamale is on low HP. So Tamale is just straight up dead to Venoshock, right? Yeah, it's low. They always see kill. Low roll Venoshock always kills. So what we're gonna do, right? Because we didn't have to use up the berry on gold, we can switch to gold very safely. Because gold can switch in on Venoshock, rip a confusion, and then get out, bring in Roselia. Because if they, for some reason, go for, I don't know, Toxic, we're fine. Unless it's crit Venoshock, but we're fine. How much damage did I fucking do? It fucking high rolled that shit. Okay, fuck you. It should go for Toxic, though. Since it doesn't kill. So send that confusion. Okay, went for Venoshock. Okay, we're close. We gotta swap. Alright, swap to Kilby Girl. There was a boss that I didn't beat first try, but when I beat it, I didn't know it felt so damn good. Yo, I'm trying to think, what was the boss I beat, like, fuck. I was stuck on for a long time. Soul Cinder was really easy. Storm King was fun to fight. I didn't, like, no-hit him, though. Uh, Aldrich, I fucking hated Aldrich. Like, we can agree Aldrich is the worst boss ever, right? Like, in Dark Souls 3, Aldrich is the worst boss ever designed. It's just a bullet hell. I don't think I no-hit any of the bosses in Dark Souls 3. Like, Pontiff Sullivan was, like, stupid close. Pontiff Sullivan is one of my all-time favorite bosses in that game. Okay, Whirlpeed is gonna pin missile because he's highest damage on Kilby Girl, so we switch to Run. Run, we can take pin missile very well because it does no damage. And we gotta send a Flame Wheel plus Ember. Pontiff is so cool. Yeah, no. Bro, the build I ran, it was really weird. Well, not really weird. So I ran base, like, broadsword, like, or bait, whatever the starter sword is, right? I ran that until I got, what's it called? Faring Greatsword. And the one with the Greatsword and Dagger. It was just a sick fucking weapon. And I used that all the way up until I got to fucking dragon area. And I was like, oh, there's a weapon that has an affinity for lightning? Yo, that's sick as fuck. My first time doing Onyx Gunder ever, I did awful for the first 50% of the fight, then locked in for phase 2 with like 20% HP left and no heals left when first tried it. Damn. Dragon Slayer Great Axe is your favorite weapon? I'm not talking about Dragon Slayer Great Axe, but that'd be fun to use. I started New Game Plus immediately before even going into the DLC. That seems fun. It doesn't have lightning affinity, because I'm talking about like the Dragon Blood Greatsword, or like something like that. Something you get from like one of the minion enemies in Archdragon Peak. Also, I love how stupidly easy this Aqua fight was. Deathless Aqua back to back. Oh, cursed body! Everything's dead. Alright. Nah, that was a really good Aqua back to back. Let's fucking go. Yo, that Aqua... I still have my Granite Cave encounter, by the way. I'm trying to route for Togedemaru right now. So I'm gonna do Camper Gabby real quick. It'll be a really quick cook since now everything's level 21. We don't gotta worry about anything. So I wish a good static upon you. Bro, yeah, no. If I get Electric, he's not coming to the gym fight, but oh boy, is that static gonna be used for Togedemaru. If we get Shinx, I'm fine with Shinx. Intimidate is always good. Intimidate cycling for the gym is really good. And then Mareep, again, static. Static's really good. Yo, what up, Sky? Sky! It's Sky! And then Mareep, again, static. Static's good. I think we also get Flaffy this split, so that's not terrible. That's like a decent Poliwhirl answer. Tenra's not terrible. Their Electric is a good Poliwhirl answer as well, as long as we get the Pokemon for it. And then as long as we get the good stats for it. And then what else? Yamper I feel like is a throw. Like, not gonna lie, it's 100% a throw. It's a throw to get Yamper, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, he has crazy scaling mid-game. But you gotta make it to mid-game with a Yamper. We get rid of Vice Grip. Vice Grip isn't too crazy. Like someone else said, I I can get like, I can do the candy plus heart scale for Psychic Fang's Yamper, which, okay, yeah, Psychic Fang is cool, but we also don't have Strong Jaw to make full use of those Psychic Fangs yet. We still have Ball Fetch, which is, might as well just have no ability, right? Also, I should point out, in the description and in pinned messages, you can add a song to the playlist. The playlist is what I'm using to name all my Pokemon. All the Pokemon's names are based off of the songs you submit to the playlist. So you can add whatever you want to the playlist, as long as anything that won't get me banned on YouTube. Yo, wait, do we want Super Crit? Do you want Super Crit Butter Knife? I just realized how refreshing it is for you to finally stream with fresh sheets. Yo, fuck you, Sodium Chloride. The bed isn't even in frame. Oh, well. Yeah, I punched this mic stand a little too much. What the fuck happened? Why is it white? Why is it white? Oh, that's white. No, that's not white. Oh, no, that is white. Why is it white? I turned the color off. Oh, well. Also, do we want Super Crit Farfetch'd? We got the leak. We have the leak with us. It's like Focus Energy is what? +1? Super Crit Farfetch'd dude be funny as fuck. Oh no, okay. Do we want Super Crit Farfetch'd? That could be hilarious, right? Hilarious. And also, Rock Smash is doing the same exact job as Leer. So like, Focus Energy Farfetch'd should be hilarious to run. I'm not gonna even lie, I'm running Focus Energy Farfetch'd. We can run Focus, if we get the chance to, we can run Focus Energy plus Leak. And then we can just have a crit every single move. It would be so fun. Fucking funny. Alright, nerds learn Psybeam, thank you. Yo, I love fucking Dottler. Dottler is a goat. Dual screens, decent typing for the fighting gym. Like, what's not to love? And of course, we got our Roselia. Roselia's holding on. Magical Leaf, okay. I'll get rid of Poison Powder, because Absorb has its uses as, what's it called? What, you like Roselia's song? The song Roselia's named after? Yeah, Kilby Girl's good. If you're talking about Butter Knife doesn't have a song named after them. They're just Butter Knife because fuck Farfetch'd. Dottlers, yeah. Oh. Don't listen to nerds, guys. Do not listen to it. Also, we got a choice to make, right? So upcoming, we have a rare candy coming up, right? We have a choice to make. Do we spend the rare candy on Natu to get Xatu? Or do we spend it on Surskit to get, what's it called? Masquerain. Personally, I think getting, because we gotta decide here. I hate that we have to decide. Masquerain, we got really mid stats on our Surskit. Like they're not great, but they're also like they're alright. And Masquerain has Intimidate, so we get an Intimidate Cycler. While Xatu has an absolutely amazing typing for the gym. Because Flying Psychic is quad resistant to fighting moves. So we don't even have to worry about Mach Punches hitting into it. And it's also really good Rock Slide baiter. Unfortunately, is weak to Pursuit. Honestly, we don't do anything until... We don't beat anything until we get to the gym. Oh, wait, you get Fake Out? I forgot about that. I mean, shit. Alright. They both... Yeah, exactly. They both quad resist fighting. But that's the thing. Do we want a Pokemon who outputs consistent damage, Xatu? Or do we want a Pokemon with Intimidate? I think if we don't get Luxio, we evolve Masquerain so we can get Intimidate Cycle. If we don't get a Luxio, we evolve Xatu, who outputs really consistent damage. Actually, we're learning Takedown. We'll switch it up. We'll learn Takedown. Where's a... Yeah, no, you're better with more HP. Don't learn Takedown. It's all like a decision between, do we get Intimidate or do we not get Intimidate? That's literally all it is. Because having Intimidate is gonna be really helpful. Because unfortunately the ability we got on, what's it called? On Xatu is Early Bird and not, Synchronize. The fuck-ass Chungus Rabbit? Yeah, bro, I hate this thing too. I don't think it's coming to the gym fight, so don't worry. Psybeam, finally a good move. Let's get rid of Confuse Ray. It's not consistent. We can't rely on Confusion. It's like, we can play it out, but we don't want to rely on Confusion. Alright. Let's plan out Camper Gabby. Alright, Camper Gabby, the Barrel, Ponyta, Electric, Sunflora. Just gotta re-export everything. So now everything is leveled up, and we don't have a Bunnelby anymore. Alright, but Barrel, Roselia does have a one-shot kill with Magical Leaf. Let's go. We don't gotta deal with Fluck. Okay. Perfect. This is amazing. So let's get rid of the Brawly line. Not Brawly, Aqua back-to-back. So if a Barrel goes down in one Magical Leaf, after that it'll probably be Ponyta who sees Flame Wheel. Clauncher, seriously? You come in and you wall? No the fuck you don't. Why does it always say you wall? Diggersby actually has a one-shot kill with Dig. But we also don't outspeed him. We take a double kick. Which I guess is fine, no? I get, nah, we'll play ball. We need to take Diggersby anyways, because we need to switch in on electric. You know what, yeah, Clauncher comes, because they're much better switch in than all of these Pokemon. Yeah. Alright, with Clauncher out, he'll be baiting electric, right? He's low enough HP to be baiting electric. So if electric, you switch in on Shockwave with Diggersby. And then Roselia should be able to just handle him. Because he can't do anything but Super Fang. And yeah, we just 2-hit KO range of Sludge. And Roselia should be baiting in. It should, yeah, it'll just be some Flora who actually gets fucking killed. They just get straight up murdered. Okay. And we'll bring Dottler just cause. Yeah, Roselia just straight up murders Sunflora with Sludge. Close chance to 1-hit KO. And Ponyta will bring to Ponyta and Monferno in the back. Okay. Unfortunately, we're using the rabbit. Not a fan of it. Alright, let's do this. Camper Gabby time. So we lead Roselia. Roselia straight up murders Barrel with Magical Leaf. Tamale deals with Ponyta really easily. Nerds is kind of here for the ride. Because they beat Sunflora and also Dustox. Chungus here is just a switch in for electric type moves, and we should be good. Alright, this is the Camper Gabby optional. Shouldn't be too hard. We beat harder fights. And we do just have a string of one-shots, or like one-shot ranges, so we should be fine. Magical Leaf is a guaranteed KO here on Barrel, who is the main problem. And he's always going to send Aqua Jet, so we're not even fearing huge damage, even. From something like Pluck, or hell, even Super Fang, right? Magical Leaf is guaranteed one-shot on Barrel. Yep. Because we got a goated IV spread on this thing. With near max special attack and near max special defense. Kind of low on the speed side, but we're fine. No, not even low on the speed side. We got goated IVs on this thing. Its only problem is defense, but it already doesn't have a high defense, so oh well. So this thing is going to Flame Wheel. On Flame Wheel, we switch in Tamale. Tamale takes the Flame Wheel. And then we just send a Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam might not kill, but we have Aqua Jet, which kills after. Yeah, Aqua Jet kills right after. Unless Citrus Berry heals it out of range. How much is Aqua Jet doing? Oh no, Aqua Jet kills. Yeah, no, okay. Aqua Jet just straight up kills. Perfect. Okay. Now we should be baiting either an Electric or Sunflora. Flame Body doesn't really matter. We're done for this fight with Tamale. If it's Electric, it's gonna be Shockwave. If it's Sunflora, it's gonna be Energy Ball, but it's Electric. It's gonna send the Shockwave into us. So we're gonna go into Vulgar, Display of Power. Who eats the Shockwave. And then, just because we're out right now, we're just gonna send our strongest move into him right now, which is Double Kick. Because he sees Super Fang doing highest damage, or he might even Toxic, who knows. Yeah, he Toxics, okay. And we just stay in, because it doesn't matter, we just get damage off on him. Citrus Berry is annoying. Super Fang, yeah, that's gonna hurt, but then we pop our berry. And we have Cheek Pouch, so we heal even more from the berry. And this is probably the last turn we can just stay out against him. Yeah, because then Super Fang is gonna chunk our HP again, and then we're gonna get hit with Toxic Poison. Stage 3. So on Giga Drain, we can switch and kill B-Girl. Because now he sees Giga Drain kills, we can switch and kill B-Girl. On Mega Drain. And then Kill B-Girl does how much damage? With Sludge? Range to kill. If it kills, that's great. Thank you. Sunflora should be... No, Sunflora gets murdered. Never mind. It's probably gonna be Dustox, right? Yeah, Dustox. Dustox sees that's highest damaging move is Infestation. Or actually, it just sees that as Venoshock, and we don't want Dustox out on our Roselia. We would rather something else take him on. So on Venoshock, we will be switching to... Dollar, who will set up Light Screen. Actually, we'll just rip a Psybeam. And also, if they're immune to Infestation, because they're a bug type, immune to Infestation, trapping. So, rip a Psybeam. Good damage. It's Black Sludge Dustox. And we just rip another Psybeam. Oh no, we're toxic. This means Sunflora can't Grass Whistle us. Nerds for the win. And now, because we can't get Grass Whistle, so Toxic actually played into our favor, we can switch and kill B-Girl on whatever the fuck Sunflora is throwing out. And we can just send the Sludge Bomb. Oh yeah, use fucking Leaf Seed. It doesn't matter. Sludge is a range to kill. It's a close range to kill. But we hit a easy camper Gabby, holy fuck. Oh, okay. I should be fine. right? Yeah, it's just a rabbit. Alright, it's encounter time! It's encounter time, my favorite time. Because I can finally do something in this game. We need Dottler so we can set up screens on whatever. Because we don't have any status moves to use anymore. Alright, first, pick up the candy. Or one candy that we get so far. Okay. On this route, we can get the Pokemon Shinx, Mareep, Tynamo, Yamper, and Electrike. Shinx would be a great Intimidator. Mareep we can use to Static for a chance at Togedemaru. Tynamo wouldn't be bad. Electric is a good answer to Brawly's Poliwhirl. Yamper is kind of a throw. They don't scale until mid-game. And then Electrike, the same reason as Mareep, we can use them to Static Chain for Togedemaru. Alright, let's do it. Gotta be fucking kidding me, right? Really? Okay. You're kidding, right? Fucking Yamper again? Again. Like... we probably have to take our Granite Cave encounter now. That's not great. At least it's fast. Yeah, Bolton's fast. But like, holy... 10% chance for Yamper, by the way. Mareep was 30%. Alright, what song we naming Yamper? Not coming back to the Yamper, man. Yeah, the Yamper is kind of sad to pull. So, last time you recommended a Bo Burnham song, that ended up being Nerds. So, I'm not listening to you again. We'll name Bro Uninvited. Bro. Look, if this Yamper is like stupidly high speed. Fuck you mean not that song? Alright, let's see. Uninvited. What you got? Docile Nature. Holy fuck, you're mid. Hey guys, you wanna take the Granite and Cave encounter now? Holy mid. Looks like we're taking Granite Cave. That's so bad. Alright, we're gonna take Granite Cave basement floor 1. That's so sad. That Yamper is horrendous. Curse of the fucking Yampers, bro. Last Yamper I got, really bad too. So, okay. God, I'm so mad we got Yamper, of all things. Anyways, I gotta go to bed. Here's to better pulls. They can't all be goods. They can't all be winners. Thank you, man. Thank you. Have a good sleep, man. was nice seeing you again. Wait, I can see granite? Yeah, okay. Let's just see this granite encounter. Because we have to take it. Togedemaru. Pray for Togedemaru. I'll take Qfant. Alolan Geodude isn't the end of the world. Okay, I'll take it. Qfant's alright. It's a steel type. Steel types are always valuable. If you get Toad, can you release the files? This isn't a fucking Togedemaru, so ooh. Qfant isn't terrible. Hopefully we get Sheer Force instead of Heavy Metal. Alright, what are we naming Qfant? The fuck you mean, Roo? Don't question it. We don't question it. We'll name this one Build by Healy. I think I add that to the playlist. Okay, I also gotta mark up that I got Qfant. Rip Togedemaru. But Qfant's still good. We need to switch in for Retaliate anyways. And that's just the most effective way to get it. We didn't get Tortuga on the beach, so we couldn't use Tortuga. Alright, Build, come on. Sheer Force, alright. Bad Nature. Mid SIVs. I mean, defense is good. Yeah, this thing's really just switching in, so, it's fine. This is fine. This is a fine Qfant. Alright. So we didn't get Intimidate or Togedemaru, which means we gotta evolve something. We have to either evolve Surskit or not to. I think the smart thing to be, right? The smart thing to do would probably be try making a line with either of them. Because we need to figure out if it'll work with, which one it works better with. Because instantly, with Xatu, right? Instantly, I see, oh, Qfant Sucker, not Qfant, Kung Fu Sucker Punch is gonna do a lot of damage. Because it's super effective, and then also, Hitmontop sees Pursuit doing really high damage, because Technician boosted and it's super effective. So I'm pretty sure it might even outdamage Rock Slide. Well, Masquerain has higher special attack, not higher speed though. And it is able to use Gust. But that's the best flying move it gets. It gets Gust as its best flying move. So we gotta figure out which one we evolve. We also get Intimidate on Masquerain, which is another factor. So what I'm gonna do is put into the calc Xatu and Masquerain. I'm gonna put both of them into the calc. Yeah, we rolled really bad speed stats on this, which is unfortunate. Let's see. Does he outspeed and one-shot Cubfu? That's the first check. No. And inner focus doesn't work. Well, stops intimidate. So no, we do not outspeed Cubfu with our 3-speed Masquerade. That's unfortunate. But what about Xatu? Because we gotta look at it from the point of view that we're not gonna be able, that we have to choose one, so we gotta choose the better of them. So our Natu rolled really good stats. Like, really, really good stats. We got high special attack, with, like, not great speed, unfortunately. But it's good enough to where it's usable. Level 22, does he get any moves from, Evo, or no? That's not it. Yeah, we're 95 speed, so we do outspeed Cubfu. We have Air Cutter already. We got Drill Peck on Evo. Good Drill Peck on Evo. That's not really gonna matter though, because we don't got him hit for super effective on physical side. So Xatu outspeeds. Xatu still doesn't outspeed? Yo, what are these fuck-ass Pokemon doing? Like, I'm base 95 speed because my speed stat is so low. It doesn't matter. But then also we're taking hella damage from Sucker Punch. Like, yes, we do have a range to one-shot now, but now we're taking hella damage from Sucker Punch. And also, we can get Zen Headbutt flinched. And also, we gotta keep... We can stall out Sucker Punch. We can technically stall out Sucker Punch. Because it's always gonna go for Sucker Punch because it's its highest damaging move. There's no overlap. And then, from there, we can just... Whatever move he uses, Mega Punch, we're fine. We can just spam Lucky Chant until he's out of Sucker Punches. Mega Punch is the biggest issue, but Psybeam is a chance to kill. And then who will come in next? We outspeed Combuskin, and we unfortunately don't one-shot. If we have 31 special attack, do we one-shot? We do one-shot Combuskin, and we do... Okay. And we do huge damage to Hitmonlee. So this might be a candy plus scale investment, I'm not gonna lie. Because if we get guaranteed kill on Cubfu, right? Or wait. We're not looking at it all the way. Because, like, we have a Dottler who, if we can get Dottler in somehow to set up Reflect, we're in a really good position. Like, we're in an amazing position if we have Dottler to set up screens. So we gotta re-export everything because we just got Q-Fan and Damper. Also, I gotta level up Q-Fan, I guess. Yeah, actually, let me level up everyone first. Just to see what we're working with. Because right now it's looking like we're gonna have to scale invest. What's his name? Zatu, so he gets guaranteed KOs on Kung and Combuskin. Like, yeah, we do have another way out. We can always get Reflect up, which will reduce the damage we're taking by 50%, which is really good. Like, that makes it safer to switch in. We're also spamming Lucky Chant with, what's it called? Zatu. So we're gonna be crit immune as well. Roar, that's not good on Boltund. Because you're too slow for that. You're too frail for that. Unfortunately, build having sheer force means we don't get the speed drop from Bulldoze or the defense drop from Rock Smash. So that is, but we do get a damage boost from them, but that is an unfortunate reality of having sheer force. So honestly, I'm starting to see that heavy metal would have been better. That's really unfortunate. Stomp, no. Growl will always be useful. Alright, now I can re-export everything. Keep in mind, the reason why we're in this predicament is because we cannot have both Zatu and Masquerain at the same time. If we could have both at the same time, this fight would have been so unbelievably free. But we have to choose one. The decision, head-ass. Okay, so how much PP is Lucky Chant, and how much PP are screens? Because I know Sucker Punch is 5 PP. Screens is 20, and then Lucky Chant is 30. Okay, so we have more than enough to stall out. So what I could do, right? I could do Lucky Chant for Sucker Punch, like just keep chaining the Sucker Punch. On one of the Sucker Punch, I could switch to Dottler, get Reflect set up, switch back to Zatu. After Sucker Punch runs out, I can then kill with what's it called? With Psybeam, because that's a guaranteed kill. And then after that, it's gonna be Lopunny comes in probably and sees Retaliate killing, because it's gonna be Revenge Stab boost, Stab Revenge boosted Retaliate. You say PP weird, you say both P flat PP. On Lopunny has Retaliate. Retaliate's doing huge damage, by the way. On Retaliate, we switch to Qfant, who takes Retaliate, and then baits Drain Punch. On Drain Punch, we can switch to Monferno and Mach Punch to get rid of Lopunny for the time being, and then just deal with them later. After Monferno Mach punches, it'll probably be Poliwhirl comes in and sees that Bubble Beam is a kill. Or like, yeah, it's gonna see that it's a kill. We can't stay in with Monferno. So we gotta go to Roselia, who doesn't outspeed. How close? It's not even close. Yeah, no, it's not close at all. If we had a way to somehow bait, what's it called? If we had a way to somehow drop speed, reliably, holy fuck, it's Yamper. Yamper might be our hero. They switch in on Bubble Beam, Nuzzle, and then switch the fuck out. Holy fuck, wait, Yamper might be our way out. Okay. Let's see. So Yamper, okay. Fuck. Let's start from the top. Xatu, right? Switch out Xatu, Safeguard, whatever. Dollar. If we want to do reflect strats, we can do reflect strats. It makes it so much safer for us to switch in. We can also run fucking Light Screen. We don't have access to Light Clay yet though, which really sucks. How long does it last? I forget. Is it 4 or 5 turns? 5 turns, okay. Five turns of reflect and it's gonna be 5 turns of reflect and 4 turns of light screen. Because actually no. It'll be 4 turns of reflect, 5 turns of light screen because we need to time it for Poliwhirl. Okay. Monferno comes in on Lopunny, or we need Q-Fant too. Monferno is able to Mach Punch Lopunny out, and then they'll bring in Poliwhirl, who sees Bubble Beam, switch in Yamper, Nuzzle. Yamper is also surprisingly bulky into this thing. And then once he's paralyzed, everything outspeeds. And then we can get Roselia in, who has a confirmed kill here. And because they're using superpower, they're gonna, on Yamper, they're gonna always run superpower. Can also get paralyzed, so that's nice. Magical Leaf kills Poliwhirl, and then they'll bring in Combuskin. Combuskin's gonna see only Incinerate killing. On Incinerate, do we outspeed after +1? We don't, fuck, okay. How can we get Xatu in? How do we get Xatu in on a Combuskin? And survive Thunder Punch. I guess if we get them in on Double Kick, right? If we get him in on Double Kick somehow, there is a way. We'd have to switch in Monferno on Incinerate, bait Double Kick. We lose our berry though. Diggersby is a very reliable way to get Double Kick. Because at 31 special attack, we one-shot. Just gotta get him in on a Double Kick, and then dodge, Thunder Punch, crit. Shit. Then it'll just leave Hitmontop, which, oh boy, you're gonna be fun to deal with. Hitmon, oh my, no, we're too, like, top head, we're doing too much, we gotta restart. We're doing way too much for this. We're trying to do way too much. Like, yeah, we stall out Sucker Punch. Like, Cub Fu, we got solved. We solved Cub Fu. We stall out Sucker Punch. And we just kill with Psybeam. Lopunny very likely to come in. Simply switch in Qfa. Who's able to take Retaliate, boosted Retaliate, mind you. Boosted Retaliate, and then I get, if we really want to risk Qfan, right, because we don't have any Detectmon yet, if we really want to risk Qfan, we can just make it Rock Smash. Although no, we don't want that. We don't want to risk Qfan. Retaliate, switch on Drain Punch, Mach Punch him, Poliwhirl comes in. Sees Bubble Beam killing, because Lopunny's Drain Punch is gonna do a lot beforehand. Man, if I had higher special attack, I'd be able to one-shot. But we also might just hit that range. We might just have to play super risky. And nah, honestly we want to go for Absorb. It's just Combuskin comes in, wants to Incinerate. Because Incinerate plus Thunder Punch is a guaranteed kill. We don't want that. So we have to find a way of switching on Double Kick. Don't fuck up your line. Alright. Yeah, good night, man. Fuck, bro. This might not be a riskless line. It's not riskless already. This might not be a deathless line is what I meant. Combustion comes in on Roselia and wants to Incinerate. If we were able to, I mean, there's a +1. There's a +1 Thunder Punch kill. No, we're just fucking out of range. What the fuck? Also, no, it will kill because Zatu's gonna be hurt from Cub Fu. It won't matter. This Monferno baits. Doesn't bait it well. This Monferno doesn't bait Double Kick effectively. Wait. Maybe we don't need Roselia. maybe what we need is Dottler. Instead of Roselia, we can use Dottler to weaken him down and then set up screens so we have a much safer switch in for... Okay, no, wait, Dottler works. Okay. If Dottler takes the KO and screens are up, right? Okay, this is gonna be rough though. If it's Hitmon top. Yeah, obviously everything walls him. He's gonna see Rock Slide doing highest damage. He will always see Rock Slide doing highest damage. I guess we can just send one side beam, right? We might be high enough HP to send one side beam. But if it's chicken, we go into Zatu and we kill. All that's left is Scraggy, and guess what? Roselia can Worry Seed away his Shed Skin, so he can't rest on us. And yeah, he literally cannot rest. And then we just need one more Pokemon to deal with Scraggy, potentially. Farfetch'd. Yeah, looks like we're using Farfetch'd. Okay. How does Farfetch'd deal with... Okay, without screens, of course. Farfetch'd does not want to take anything from you. Damn. So how well do you match up into Comfort? So we can play... Oh no, Zen Headbutt. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna work a bit more on this line offline. Because it is 12:46, it's almost 1 a.m. and I'm getting a little tired, but and it is really late. If you have work in the morning, you should probably be sleeping for work. I'm not gonna lie. But if you're not at work, or even if you are at work and you just want something on in the background, I'll be live again earlier Monday, so tune in for that. I'll do Brawly Fight in the when I wake up. So yeah, thanks for joining me. It was a good stream. We had a lot of progress today. Really good Aqua back-to-back. Really good Aqua boss fight, even though the computer crashed mid pedal per grunt. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a great night. I'll see you guys soon.